25 years ago, we built something that was smart, simple, sexy, scalable. And we didn't wait for big tech, we didn't write another white paper. We built something that became Eduroam. And it's trusted by students in over 100 countries. And it was based on a very simple question. Why can't I just open my laptop at another university and be instantly connected? But fast forward to today, we are largely dependent on not public infrastructure, in commercial infrastructure. And just a few weeks ago, the US actually revoked the Microsoft account of a European judge. No warning, no appeal. Imagine your whole work history suddenly gone. This isn't hypothetical. It is a horror story that might happen, that could happen, if we build public life on private terms. But across the world, there's a much more bright story. We are shaping our own models. The US has commercial platforms, but they are working very well with them sometimes. China is state-driven, has a centralized approach. India has massive digital universities that are scaling rapidly. And South Africa, the majority world, as we heard yesterday, they have new ecosystems that are rising fast, often leapfrogging across the legacy systems that we are still struggling with. So this is a global movement, and of course we want to flip this world map and listen to the majority world and the emerging countries. So in Europe we still have a big disparity in terms of digital skills, and this is why the European Commission is pushing a competitiveness compass and a union of skills. But if they start talking about this simplicity, then big tech listens, and they tell us that we can build something for you that looks simple, sexy, scalable. Sign here, upload your data, and maybe lose control. In Europe, we are now building the Eurostack. And the Eurostack is an intricate infrastructure that will support us with the sovereign cloud and sovereign chips, but we have a very long way to go. It's Europe's vision for digital sovereignty. And here's the challenge. Not enough countries or institutions are still shaping this process, and also where are the NRENs in this conversation? So some companies, they call their cloud sovereign because it's based in Europe. The question would be, is this sovereignty or is this branding? So who are we doing this all for? We are doing this for the learners in education. And these learners, they exist in this very complex ecosystem, but it's actually quite simple. They move through 4 phases every time they search for a course, they apply for something, they get educated, and they get certified. And then they might move on to the working world. This is why we created a very simple visual to explain all of the invisible infrastructure that is needed in an institution to support this seamless learner journey. And you can pick up one of these visuals on your way out, and you can also find it online. So this is creating a shared knowledge and a shared language, I would say, to talk about how we support students in this education ecosystem. And now imagine this intricate world inside an institution, and if you look at it from the bottom, as you just saw, you lose the student from your sight, right? But once we start these conversations, then we see that we are actually supporting the same learner. So over 65 European University Alliances are now working together to create a seamless, cross-national, cross-border learner journey. And these are your members. These are institutions that are your members already, and we need to ask them, where do you want to go? What do you need from the NREN to support? And these are conversations you don't need 5 staff members for. These can be short conversations. So we should no longer ask ourselves, what is the problem? We should ask, how do we solve it? And we are solving it already. There are so many projects going on, but each time we recreate the map. And this is why we started a collaborative knowledge hub. We started some kind of wiki where we map the organizations that are working on standards, open standards, services, open source services, and all the collaborations around it. So we cannot wait for you to join the visual, talk about this in a consistent way, and also join us at EduActions. Because together we can build something smart, simple, scalable, sexy, and sovereign. Thank you.
Very cool. I never get tired of that visualization. It looks so cool.